Hello, all you beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, magnificent,
There we go.
incredible people. Welcome back to the Love Letters to Broadway podcast, the podcast that gives you Broadway tips, tricks, advice, and where Skylar and I talk about our adventures, which included a very strange adventure this week, which I wish I could erase from my mind.
Mm.
My
Oh
name's
yeah.
Michelle.
And I am Skylar.
Yeah, she's the scholar I was just referencing.
Yeah, that's me.
That's
That's me.
you.
I'm waving over here.
It's you. But yeah, we
Oh my
had quite an
God.
experience this week. So of course we're going to talk about our hyperfixations. We're going to talk Broadway news. We're going to talk a little bit about Wicked Night on Dancing with the Stars. But the big topic of the week is a review of the musical The Queen of Versailles, which we won lottery to this week via Lucky Seat. And I wish we didn't win because I'm going to be very forward. I think it was one of the worst shows I've ever seen, and I know Skylar feels the same way.
It was definitely the most frustrating show I think we've seen in a long time.
I even turned
And
to
yeah.
Skylar at one point and I was like, this may be worse than Tammy Faye, but we're going to get into it.
And fun fact, we saw it a year ago from when we saw Tammy Faye. So I
hmm
think that October 22nd is cursed.
Yeah, we can't go anymore on October 22nd to see shows. And we
No.
ended up somehow going on New Jersey night, which I don't know how that ended up
It made it
working
worse.
out. It made it worse. But so yeah, if you're a fan of Queen of Versailles, this episode may not be for you. But if you're not a fan
Yeah.
of the show or you're curious to know why we didn't like it, definitely keep listening because we're gonna break it down in detail.
I'm still like mad today. Like my mood was still so sour this morning. I was like
Right?
so annoyed going into work and just being like, everyone's like, "How was the show?" I was like, "I don't want to talk about it." I was like, it was so frustrating.
Like I'm actually like pissed at the world today.
Yeah.
Like I like usually I like going to a show and we feel so happy and satisfied after, and I just don't feel that. And like the two of us were even saying like we feel like we need to now go see a different show to like wipe this one from our latest memories.
It's like when you're eating sushi and you want to try different sushi, so you eat the ginger. That's what
hmm
we need.
Yeah. Oh, that was a really good like
Well, thanks.
connection. Oh, look
I
at you.
really want sushi. That's why.
Okay, well, I will say Skylar turned to me the other day and she goes, Michelle, for some reason, whenever I see your face, I crave sushi. So I don't know why, but apparently it's because I'm here.
Yeah. I don't know because we always have sushi together. It's like our thing.
That is our thing, but do I look like a fish?
No, it's like when you see water, you're thirsty.
Huh. I never thought about that.
Yeah. It's just
Or like whenever I see like a McDonald's logo, I want McDonald's.
yeah.
Yeah. Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
I want sushi now.
Or how like when we went to the farm the other day, we saw a sign for corn and then we really wanted corn.
It was so good. I want it again.
That was some of the best corn we've had in a while.
I would pay the $23 again just to get the corn. Get
Hell
like 10
yeah.
of them. Can I have
I
10
would too.
corns?
I think we made the mistake of not getting corn again before we left. That was the
Yeah.
best part of the day.
But I ate it and then I was starving after. I was like, what in the
Well, 'cause I think we all realized we really needed like a lunch. But that corn wasn't phenomenal.
Oh, it was so good.
Yeah, we went to a farm this week. So yeah, we went farming this week and we went to the Queen of Versailles.
We put
What a
on our
week.
cowboy boots.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers. Okay.
It's corn. I'm
We're
talking
talking
corn.
corn. Hyperfixations for this week. Let's see if this can save the
Mhm.
week.
I've been obsessed with Rock of Ages this week,
Rock of Ages, of Ages,
and I
keep
really wanted to come
rolling. Mm-mm.
back
Sorry, I'm on a roll.
back to off Broadway. I mean,
I never got to see Rock of Ages live, and it's really depressing.
I saw it at a local theater and it was so good.
Mhm.
About like 2 years ago, I think. But I've been back obsessed with it. So at three, I have We Built the City slash Too Much Time on My Hands. Obsessed. We
Good
built
song.
this
This
city.
city,
We
we
built
built
this
this
city
city on rock
rock
and
and
roll.
roll. 10 out of 10.
Did we
No, no,
even
Beats by
Dreamcast
Dre.
Rock of Ages? If not, we got to do it.
Yeah, I
We
think we
did?
did.
Who did
Yeah.
we cast?
I don't remember.
We probably casted Jason as Drew, right?
Right? I was thinking
That
the
feels
same.
like it.
That makes sense for
You know what?
us.
While you continue, I'm gonna
Yeah.
look through my old notes app to see if I can find it. Let's
Yeah,
see.
I definitely think we did. And then at two, I have Here I Go Again from Rock of Ages, which again, it just makes my head bop.
I
We
found
put
it
Jason.
already.
We put Jason.
No, no.
Whoa, Brent.
We put Liam Pierce as Drew.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one. Pat on the shoulder for Skylar and Michelle. Yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
that man.
Oof. I think we need to go to Aunt Juliet.
Who's
I
in
think
the
we do.
cast?
I don't know, but I want to see him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or and Drew Gelling.
Mm.
He's
Oh,
he's on our old
Drew.
man list. He's on our
He
old
is on
man list.
the old man list. You're not that old, Drew, but you're older than us, so that's why you're
Yeah.
there. Um, so, well, that's a good one. Okay. And then at number one, this is weird, but wait for it from Hamilton. I've been addicted to it
That's my
again.
favorite song from Hamilton. I love that one.
I don't know, it hypes me up a little bit.
Hmm.
And I needed a good hype up this week because I didn't want to do anything but lay in bed. And I needed to get stuff done. So
Hmm.
I needed headbanger songs and like, yeah.
It's a good combo.
You need it. Sometimes you just need some rock and roll,
I will
baby.
say your list is a lot better than my list this week. You're gonna be
Mm.
disappointed by my list.
It was definitely, but I feel like I definitely need new music. I'm a little bit like struggling lately. Nothing is
Hmm.
like hitting.
Hmm.
Rock of Ages was hitting, but nothing is like, you know what I mean? You need the,
Yeah. I know. I know. I feel like there's nothing good recently. I'm
no,
struggling.
no. Book wise, I don't remember if we talked about this because I don't remember if I finished it before then, but I finished the Harry Potter series. And life is very dull, I will say.
I think we spoke about it a little bit.
I think I said
Either
I had 100 pages left, and then that night I finished.
yes, you're right. It was right after we finished recording, you finished.
I will say life is dull without my wizardly friends. So I will start watching the movies, but probably next week or
I
so.
told you, I think you
But
should read Cursed Child now while everything else is fresh in your head. Because
okay.
like when we went together, it was already the reduced down version.
Yeah.
And so you didn't see the full version. So I think you should read the book. I think you'll be interested. The full version is significantly better than the cut down. Like
Yeah.
I loved when it was two parts.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely will. It's on my list. But right now I'm reading Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice
What a flip over.
by Katie Cicatelli. Cooch. Um, it's just a cute, cozy fall book. It's definitely like it's not one of the best books ever. It's about like a small town romance and all that jazz. It's
Mm.
cute. Um,
Is there pumpkins? Is there spice and everything nice?
it's about a coffee shop, but the problem is they're like I don't think there's any spice. Like it's not smut.
Well, then they shouldn't call it pumpkin spice and everything nice.
That's what I was thinking, but because they're in high school, and I didn't realize that when I bought the book. I bought this book. You know, Barnes and Noble does that thing where
Mm.
if you buy a drink at the cafe, you get a $5 book.
Mm.
So I always get the book no matter what because I'm crazy.
Well, yeah, if
And
it's five
brings me
dollars,
joy.
get the book.
$5.
Mm. But like, I mean, high school.
So I want smut.
Unfortunately, high schoolers could smut. I mean, I don't recommend you smut unless you're over 18. But you know, y'all do you.
Yeah, you could be smutting.
You could
I
be
don't recommend you
smutting.
smut. Don't smut. Um, but so there hasn't been much smut. So I think, and I'm not saying that because I need smut. It's a cute little romance,
Mm.
but my rating is probably I'm leaning towards like out of five. Like right now we're at a two. It isn't great. It's okay. I'll finish it. Um, but yeah, and then I'm still listening to A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping by Sangu Mandana. It's
Mm.
cute. It's cute. It's definitely spooky vibes.
Well, that's what
Uh,
we needed this time of year.
yeah, and that's why I wanted to read it. Um, so yeah, that's been it. I haven't been watching
Actually,
anything.
I just realized this is our last episode before Halloween.
Oh, Did we do a
Oh,
Halloween special last week? Last year?
I think we did. Did we mess up?
No, I think we did what movies we think should be musicals. Like Halloween
Yeah.
movies.
I think we did a Halloween thing. We didn't do a Halloween thing this year.
Well, listen, guys, we're gonna be sitting watching movies in our Halloween PJs. So that's our Halloween.
Yeah. And but we'll be very happy.
Be very happy.
But I guess we'll have to do a Thanksgiving special. What
Yeah.
Broadway actors' names would be good names for turkeys? I don't know. I'll think of something clever.
I know last year we did what the Outsiders cast would bring to Thanksgiving dinner, and I think that's funny.
Hmm. Well, no, but that was a TikTok post. I'm talking, what can we do on the podcast?
I don't know. You know how I feel about Thanksgiving. Not my fave. Not my fave.
What if we do like what Broadway shows would we like to see as balloons? I don't know.
What characters would make a good float? You know I
Yeah.
do that. I make little balloons out of aluminum foil.
Mm.
You draw on it, laminate it, and then you poke a hole with a straw, and it makes little balloons.
Well, that's cool.
Isn't that cute?
That's cute.
Cute.
I bet you I can make balloons, like Broadway show balloons on AI.
Oh, probably.
Okay. Copyright. We're posting that.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't talk about it on here.
Probably shouldn't.
Don't steal our ideas.
Yeah, and if you steal our ideas,
We're
shame on
coming
you.
for you.
We coming for you.
We have lawyers. No, I'm kidding.
Listen, I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
We're
And
Italian.
the guy I
No,
know is
I'm
Skylar. Yeah, you are. I'm not. The guy I know is Skylar.
Yep, that's me.
She's Italian. She knows a guy who knows a guy who
She knows
knows
the
a
guy who knows the
guy.
guy.
I, on the other hand, do not.
And his name is Joey.
Joey? Who's
I was,
Joey?
I was trying to think of a Italian name, and that was the first one that came to my head.
Oh, yeah.
Or Vincent.
Vincent, Vincent, Joey, Maurice, Mauricio. Is that Italian?
No, I don't think so.
Maurice? Oh no, that's French.
Okie dokie. So those are
Okay,
my
as you
hyperfixations.
can see, I'm not Italian. Okay, so that's Skylar's hyperfixations of the week.
Italians.
Those Italians.
Italians.
We're gonna get canceled this week. Um,
We're so loopy and mad. I think that's the problem.
because the show sucked. So for me this week, I'm having a weird
Don't
week.
waste your money.
Don't waste your money.
Do not treat yourself.
Um, can't breathe. So for me this week,
Mm.
I had a weird week, and you're really gonna judge me, and I know it. I was miserably bored this week at one moment, and I was like, you know what? I need something to watch. Don't ask me why, but I put on the freaking Disney live action Snow White.
Oh wow.
The
How was it?
movie freaking sucked.
It was bad.
It sucked worse than Queen of Versailles.
Really? See, I won't even watch it because I'm like,
It
I'm
was so bad. I'm sorry, Rachel Zegler ruined the movie. Every other part of the movie was there's some cute moments, but she
yeah.
was just so painfully bad, and I
Really?
just hated her so much.
Really?
She's so not Snow White. Even they didn't do the prince instead of like a bandit. Like even his character was cute and he was actually cute looking. Like he was good looking. Like
Mm-hmm.
I could see why the attraction, but I just don't believe she's Snow White.
Mm-hmm.
And I also really bothered me because like in interviews she's like, "Oh, it's all about female empowerment now and this and that." No, it wasn't. He still had to kiss her so she woke up. She
Oh,
was
he
still
did?
trying to find a happy ending. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, so what was that all shaboo about?
Just because at the end she's like, I want to take back my village. And then the queen, she doesn't even defeat the queen. The queen breaks the mirror and ends up just poofing.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It made no sense. But anyway, I will say though, the music was done by Pasek and Paul.
Oh, so that's
So
great.
there is really good music. So I would recommend listening to the album if you haven't listened to it. The opening number, Good Things Grow, is actually really catchy and good. Like it's a real Broadway show tune opening number, and I think you will like that. So that's
Mhm.
number 3 on my list for this week.
Good things grow.
Good Things Grow. I really like the opening number. Even there were some like even the Prince, like well not a Prince, the Bandit has like a cute song called Princess Problems. Like there's some cute numbers.
See, the music could be good, but like
Hmm.
the acting.
Andrew Barth Feldman played Dopey,
Oh,
which makes sense. Um, in my second place position for this week, again, you're gonna judge me. I was listening again to Taylor Swift's new album. I don't know why. And there is a song I really like on there called Wood, which is not the one with Sabrina Carpenter. It's a different song, but it's like an up-tempo, fun, like powerful girl anthem. And I don't know, I liked it. So that's number two for this week. And then number one, because of Wicked Night on Dancing with the Stars, it's stuck in my head. It's Dancing Through Life, but the movie version has to be Mr. Jonathan Bailey. Come on.
I mean, come on.
I mean, come on, hubba hubba. And
Literally.
I am so excited for the second movie, and we still need to buy our tickets.
Yeah.
Um, and by the way, if you don't want to be spoiled, and if you've never seen part two of Wicked, do not look on the Wicked page, like on Instagram, because they posted major spoilers with those new posters.
Did they really?
They literally show him in a cornfield,
Oh my God.
and they
Come on.
show Bach surrounded by metal. Like, come on.
Oh, come on. Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
So those are my songs for the week. In terms of television shows for the week. I have binged all of Love is Blind, the
Oh,
latest
really?
season. Yes, I hate every single couple on the show, and they're the most annoying people I've ever met. Well, I haven't met them. I mean, seen on a TV show. Like, I don't know why any of them ever dated. And this is the
Yeah.
first season where not a single couple got married. I think
Wow.
it just goes to show that love is not blind.
No.
It's not. I'm sorry. And people are actually like saying online that they think it's time for the show to be canceled because like every year maybe one or two couples marry, and now the fact that no one's married and um like sometimes even when they marry, a lot of them get divorced. Like it's just like I'm sorry, you can't marry someone you've known for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, it's kind of crazy.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
So that's that I watched this week, and then I'm also continuing Great British Baking Show. Um, I'm waiting for the new episode to come out tomorrow. I'm all caught up, but the season is very intense. They made bread, they made
Wow.
cakes, they made biscuits, and now we'll see what they're
Wow.
gonna make tomorrow.
It's exciting.
I wish I could like they had America British Baking Show. Well, no, like I guess Great American Baking Show. I would apply. I can make my one recipe, my cheesecake.
Yeah.
Every
I just
week. Oh,
know
what
how
do you
to
have?
make
What do you have for
pizza.
bread week? Cheesecake.
Yeah, what?
What do you have for biscuit week? Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Biscuits. Could you imagine trying to make a biscuit? Oh my God.
Make you
How
know
many
what
of them
you
easy?
know what a biscuit is a cookie, right? It's just what they call their cookies.
Oh no, I was picturing a biscuit.
No, they don't have biscuits like we have biscuits. They have cookie biscuits.
Oh, that makes sense. I can't even
They're,
imagine.
they're very different there. They had to make a flapjack, and
A
it wasn't a
pancake?
pancake. It was not a pancake. It was like an oat bar.
What?
That's what they call flapjacks, is like bars.
That's weird.
Hmm.
Huh.
They strange.
Interesting.
They strange over there. They different.
They're different. So you want
Um,
to get into Wicked Week? I watched some of them. I didn't watch
yes.
all of them.
Well,
I
that's
will
that. That's
admit.
my that's my last hyperfixation is Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah.
Wicked Night was phenomenal. It made me cry. I actually cried from the opening number, and I
I
got
watched some
emotional
of
when it
it.
did for good. What numbers did you watch?
Robert Irwin's and Dylan Efron, Alex Earls,
Good.
and The Wizard and I, who was that? Scotty.
Oh, that was one of my least favorites.
It was weird.
He got eliminated that this
That makes
week.
sense.
But and there's actually a lot of speculation around it because apparently Pentatonics goes on a worldwide tour in like a week and a half. So people are wondering if he actually got eliminated because like that. But I don't know if
Maybe.
they're legally allowed to do that. But um
Mm.
I Wicked Night, I loved it, but it also really pissed me off because they gave the first tens of the season to Whitney and Mark. She's the one from Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and she did Popular, and I did
Yeah.
not think she deserved it. I thought the first tens should have gone to Robert. for
Oh
Dancing Through
yeah.
Life. I thought that number was so well done.
Yeah, it was insane. He's hot.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm
Like
sorry. I would gladly be a cougar for him.
he's 21, you said? 22?
22.
No way.
Hmm.
He
He's
does not.
more he's more mature than like half of the like 30-year-olds I know.
Yeah, like what? When he dropped to the floor, like the worm. Whew.
Hmm. Oof.
Sheesh.
But let
Magic
me
Mike.
hello, hubba hubba. But honestly, I would gladly be a cougar for him, and he would like it because he likes animals.
Oh. Oh, that makes sense. I
Hmm.
did not connect it. My brain is very slow
Hmm.
today.
As I sit here in my
Very
cheetah
slow.
print shirt.
Oh yeah, that's so funny.
See, I could be
Yeah,
a cougar.
he's
Roar.
hot. I was roar. That's an interesting. No, never mind. I'm not gonna go there. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I never dated younger.
Me neither.
I always dated older.
Me too. I don't know. I either I guess was same age or older. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't have a desire for younger.
No, I lie. I lied. Just kidding. I lied. Okay,
You
keep
dated
going.
younger?
I did once.
Oh.
Not
Well,
good.
we'll have to talk about that after this.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
on other terms, Wicked Night in general was really cool. One of the big things of Wicked Night is that they showed a preview of Wonderful,
Yeah.
um, from the new Wicked movie For Good.
Hmm.
And they changed it where now Glinda sings it with the wizard.
I'm a little nervous. That makes me a little nervous.
They were trying to do it where it's like now she's part of the manipulation.
Yeah.
I
Which
don't
I
know how I
understand.
feel.
I like the whole, like, she thinks she's helping Alphaba
Hmm.
by doing this. I don't know.
I don't know. And also,
Because that's a big change.
they also announced that for the girl in the bubble or whatever,
Yeah.
you're gonna see a young Glinda, and they released photos of her.
Yeah, I saw that today,
Hmm.
which is interesting too. Why are they releasing it?
I don't know, like I feel like they're spoiling things. Like
Yeah.
between that and then now these new photos they put on their
Yeah, what the
Instagram, like
hell?
for anyone who did not know Fiero becomes the Scarecrow, they just majorly spoiled it.
And I remember like when I saw Wicked the first time, I was in shock. I was in
Hmm.
shock with the wizard. I
Hmm.
was in shock with Fiero, but also with Bach too, when he
Hmm.
switched and how Nessa became so spoilers,
Hmm.
guys. Spoilers,
But
extreme
that was the
spoilers.
best part of Wicked, was seeing it for the first time and
Yeah, it
being
was
like,
so cool.
holy, oh my
And just
God.
like connecting it. I
Mhm.
remember leaving and talking to my friend. I was like, we have to discuss all the connections here because this is like
Mhm.
crazy.
Honestly, I almost think that they would have been better releasing both movies at the same time. Like maybe like
Yeah,
a month apart from each other, or like one in January and one in like June or something.
yeah,
Like a TV show season. Because I think actually it was too far apart to the
yeah.
point where it's like people couldn't help but get spoiled. And I think
Yeah,
it ruined some
definitely.
of the beauty of part two.
No, definitely. I agree completely. Yeah, it's crazy to me. I think like all these spoilers, I would be annoyed if I never saw Wicked the musical and I'm getting all this.
Oh yeah, I mean,
Now you know exactly what's happening.
mm-hmm,
Because it was so cool to think back the first time you saw Wicked and it was like, oh my God. Like
mm-hmm,
this is why this and this and this and how it all connected.
mm-hmm.
It was so cool.
It was so, so well done.
Yeah. One of Steven Schwartz's finer works.
Not Queen of Versailles. I'm so sorry, guys. We really were miserable there last night, but we'll get into it.
Miserable.
Um, okay, I guess we should get into some Broadway news.
Well, good news. Good
Yeah,
news. Thank
the
God.
strike's dead.
Literally, thank God they came up with an agreement.
Thank God. So, Local 802, the Musicians Union, agreed with the Broadway League at literally 4:30 in the morning on a
Crazy,
deal.
right?
Crazy, but it's a 3-year engagement and it does increase their like wage and health benefits. So thank God for that. Now apparently what has to happen though is like the people in charge of Local 802 approved it, but they do
Yeah.
still need to like run it by all of the actual musicians, like all the members.
Okay.
But like
It's good.
it's approved, but we'll see what ends up happening when they run it by everyone. But
We were last night we were talking about like when would like because obviously there's shows tonight. So we were like so curious when they would call the strike. And we were like
mm,
maybe by like 8 a.m. or whatever. I didn't expect to see 4:30 in the morning.
me neither. Me neither. But listen, they were getting close.
Yeah.
So the musician strike is over, and also the actors' equity strike is over.
Yeah.
So for the actors' equity strike, the Broadway actors are going to be receiving a 3% pay increase.
This is good
Um,
money.
and again, it's a 3-year contract. I mean, it's good money. I will say 3% is not a lot.
Yeah. But it says actors make at least $2,638 a week,
hmm
which is interesting. The minimum would be 2,700. And
They
then that
make
number would increase by 3% annually over 3 years. It's
they make
interesting.
good they make good money. I didn't realize they make so much.
It's interesting to see it broken down. Um,
Maybe we went into the wrong fields.
because even it says producers right now, producers they get paid 150 a week per employee. And the new agreement would see that it increased to $175 a week per employee. So they're getting
Hmm.
extra money per their who's hired under them.
Hmm.
Interesting. Yeah,
Wow.
we went in the wrong
Actually, and
direction.
also it says swings are getting an extra 6% of pay on top of their salary.
Wow.
Also, it says that the new contract says that actors can request physical therapy at any time, even if they're in a show where physical therapy is not already provided.
Wow. That's good.
Good for all of them. They're making so much money. They're doing well.
Yeah. I think I'm glad they came up with an agreement and that it
hmm
didn't have to go to a strike. Because that, although it would be it's kind of cool to be like, we lived through a Broadway strike, but at the same time, we don't want to. We got shows to see.
Well, we actually did live through a Broadway strike already. It was in 2007. We just don't remember it.
Yeah, we have no idea. How old were we?
11 and 9?
Oh, yeah, no idea.
No idea.
No idea. So
Um,
that's
so yeah, happy news. Yay.
yay. Um, this is cool-ish. Yeah. Not ish. I didn't mean to say ish.
hmm
They announced who's going to be playing at 54 Below on New Year's Eve, and it's actually going to be Joy Woods. So if you'd like to be in the city at 54 Below on New Year's Eve to kiss your loved ones and listen to Miss Joy Woods, then have fun. I will stay away from the city on New Year's Eve because that's a little scary.
Oh, 100%.
But
I will
it's a
be,
good idea.
I will probably just be with friends having appetizers all night and watching
Why
the
is
ball
that a
drop.
tradition? Because that was a tradition all my life was the appetizers and just like chips and dips, mud sticks.
I don't know. Like, see, I think of New Year's Eve and I think of mini weenies. Like,
Yes, me
that's all
too.
I
Like I
want is
don't
mini
like
hot dogs.
why? Like who created that tradition?
I don't know, but I like it.
Mhm. I love a good snack dinner
Oh,
because
hell yeah.
I'm a snacker.
I love a good mini weenie.
Ew. Okay.
I'm
Next.
joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
That's what she said. Next.
Next. So this is some inspiring. I think it's a really nice thing that they're doing.
Yeah.
So Hannah Sinesh just opened off Broadway on October 23rd, and they're offering free tickets for students. So the production is being created by the National Yiddish Theater Volksbühne. It's the same group that created the Yiddish Fiddler. And the play is based on the diaries and poems of the heroic young woman who sacrificed her life to save European Jews from the Holocaust. So I think it sounds beautiful. I actually feel like I kind of want to see it. And what's really nice is because they want to make tickets available free of charge for students. You're able to get them for free whether you are Jewish or non-Jewish. They want to be all inclusive. And because of incidents of anti-Semitism and intolerance and hatred rising at an alarming rate. They're going to be providing up to 1,000 free tickets.
Yeah.
So it's
Oh, that's
beautiful.
cool.
I think it's beautiful that they're doing it.
Yeah. And where do you get the tickets? Oh, NYTF.
The National Yiddish Theater Volksbühne, their
Cool.
website.
So definitely if you're a student, I would definitely look into that. Um, cool. I thought this was kind of fun to talk about, but if you're a big Glee fan, there's a bunch of Glee cast members on Broadway currently. So you have from Leo Michelle to Jonathan Groff, and now it was just announced that Alex Newell is going to be in Chicago, which I think that's perfect casting. And same thing with Kevin McHale because he's going to be in the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. And obviously Leah Michelle in chess, Jonathan Groff in Just in Time, and then Darren Criss was in Maybe Happy Ending. He'll be coming back. So it's like a Glee phenomenon going on Broadway, which
I
is
love
weird,
it.
right? Alex Newell getting casted in Chicago was so smart.
Oh, I think it's the best casting.
Like I would go to see
Ugh, but
Alex.
we didn't love
I don't like
Chicago.
Chicago, but good casting. Good casting.
So, in other news, there's been a lot of Heather's casting changes.
Crazy, right?
So it was announced that Lorna Courtney is leaving, but we all expected it because she's going to be starring in The Greatest Showman in the UK. So her final day is going to be December 8th, and she's being replaced by Kahu Verma, whose first performance is going to be December 11th. Um, then Mackenzie Kurtz and Olivia Hardy are both going on leave as well. So there's a lot of changes going on. In Heather's. So while Kurtz is out, Jodie Steele is going to be coming in and taking over the role, and she originated the role in the West End production of Heather's. So it's actually really cool that she's going to be joining. So she starts October 25th. While Hardy is out, she's going to be replaced by Kiara Michelle Lee, who is a current Heather's ensemble member. She plays the young Republican in it. And she begins November 6th. They're also welcoming Talia Atala to the cast as the young Republican. She's going to be taking over. And then also it was announced already, but Kate Rockwell's about to start while Carrie Butler's out of the show for Bat Boy. So she'll be in as Miss Fleming through November 10th.
Yeah, crazy. Lots of casting news.
A lot of casting news. It's big casting changes.
Yeah. Still want to go see Casey, and I kind of want to see Kate.
Yeah, I would like to see Kate, and honestly, I would like to see Jodie Steele.
Oh yeah.
I think it'd be cool to see one of the West End members.
She's probably insane.
Oh yeah, I think she's probably like phenomenal live.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think that's already like
Yeah, that's
all the Broadway news this week.
a little quickie.
Yeah, it's a
A
little
lot
quick week.
strike casting.
Oh, you know what? One little piece of Broadway news, which I don't know if it's really news, but I discovered this week that the Hercules West End released a cast album.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when it came out, but yeah, if you've been wanting to listen to Hercules, it's out. So go listen to it. There's a lot of
Go listen to
changes.
it.
I don't know if I love it. I'm not gonna lie, but
I definitely had it playing the other day, and I was kind of like, huh, interesting.
yeah, I gotta listen to it again. I don't know. My first one, I was just like, this feels really different,
Yeah. We don't do good with different when it comes to stuff like that. Like Hercules is such
mm,
like a classic. That's
right?
hard when they add and they change or it's just hard because we're not good with change.
No, I like things done a certain way. Like, I'm sorry, Zero to Hero did not need to be touched.
I know. I was like so confused when I was listening to it. I was like, wait, what song is this? I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, like that song was perfection. It was one of the best Disney
Love
songs
that
of all
song.
time.
Oh my
Like,
God.
come on, why'd you
That
touch
puts me
it?
in a good mood.
That's like touching I'll make a man out of you.
That's my jam.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Can Mulan be changed into? I was so depressed when the live action wasn't musical. I
Right?
love Mulan.
I
I
love
think she's
Mulan.
my favorite.
I would
Just
pay good money to see Mulan on Broadway. Can you
right?
imagine how insane it would be the fight scenes? Like if you do it in Circle in the Square.
Oh my God.
Helen
Come
as Mulan.
on.
Helen from
Oh
Mulan.
yeah,
She'd be
100%.
amazing. She'd be amazing.
Her reflection would probably make us all sob.
She would be phenomenal.
Should we dreamcast that?
Maybe. She would be phenomenal as Mulan.
I love Mulan.
Love it.
With all the
So,
dumpster fire that was.
sure. So, we're not going to do this as our usual reviews where we go by categories. We're just kind of going to talk through everything as a whole because, to be honest, I think we both know that we would give it a 0. Like, we really were struggling to sit through the show.
Yeah.
Um, which I feel bad saying because we really don't want to talk about any Broadway show like this because obviously, like, there are people who are working really hard on it and have invested a
Hmm.
lot of time and money into it.
Yeah.
But it's just like we just could not understand why this story is one that needed to be told. So
Yeah. I think
pretty
that's the issue. The
I think that's
major issue.
I agree. I think that's the biggest problem. So The Queen of Versailles is based on the documentary that came out, I believe, in like 2000 and what
7?
was it, 2007, 2008? When did the documentary come out? I think it was 2012. Hold on, let me double
Oh,
check.
they
Yeah, it
started
came out in
recording
2012, but they started recording it in 2007.
7.
So
Okay.
the documentary is about the Siegel family. It centers in on Jackie Siegel, who is this wife of the billionaire David Siegel, who owns like this huge Westgate timeshare company. And it's pretty much about their life as billionaires and how he took her to Paris and she saw the Palace of Versailles and was like, I want my own Palace of Versailles. And he's pretty much like, yeah, we have like $1 billion or more. Like, we could kind of do whatever we want. And they go on this mission to build their own Versailles.
After he
Um,
scammed people too. That was a
well, yeah.
subplot. Like he's a scam artist.
Well, timeshare people in general always like kind of scam you
Yeah.
into like they trick you into getting timeshares. But but yeah, so he was kind of scamming people out of their money. He
Yeah.
made billions. And he's like, I'm gonna build you your own Palace of Versailles in Orlando, Florida. So it's their story of building this um mansion palace. But what ends
Hmm.
up happening is it's 2007, they go into 2008, the stock market crashes, he loses most of their money, they go almost bankrupt, and they're trying to find a way to keep it going. The house is supposed to be foreclosed, but he ends up being able to rebuild their money, and it kind of just ends with nothing really happening in the documentaries like that too. Like there's no real achievement. It's just kind of
Yeah.
they're pushing through in their family. There are some really sad moments, for example, and this is not a spoiler for the show because it's a known thing from the documentary. Their
Yeah.
oldest daughter, Victoria, which was from Jackie's first marriage, she passes away from a drug overdose at the age of 18. Um, and that's kind of one of the only hardships they go through.
Like, what annoyed me was with the first husband, they should have shown like what she went through, and I would have felt bad for her a little bit. But she was like, I don't want to like dwell on the past. Let's move on from this. And I was like, well, let's see what happened to you.
Well, that's the they keep hinting that her first husband's abusive. Well, I guess that kind of gets into the show. So the show is almost set up as if you're watching the documentary. Like it's Jackie telling her story. So
Yeah.
Kristen Chenoweth, who plays Jackie, is like narrating everything to the audience. She's like, first I went to this, then I went here, then I went to this, then I went
Yeah.
there. And you see her marry the first husband. She has Victoria. She leaves the husband, gets away, and they make a big point to talk about that she went to engineering school and she has all these degrees, blah 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 blah. But then
Hmm.
she ends up marrying a rich guy. She meets David, who's twice her age, and she doesn't have to do
Yep.
anything. No career, no job. Everything just gets handed to her. He
Yeah,
adopts Victoria, and they have like 7 other kids.
because I'm sorry, because she has big boobs and blonde hair.
Well, she had a boob job, and they talk about
Yeah.
that in the show too. How she
Yeah.
felt like she needed a boob job to get a job one day.
Yeah.
It was just so, like, I don't
Superficial.
even, it was so superficial the whole show. And like I feel like when you go to see a show, no matter if it's happy, sad, depressing, whatever it is, you want to have a character you're rooting for. You want the
Yeah.
lead to be someone that you care about. And
Yeah.
I just did not care about this character
No.
at all and her struggles. Like, I'm sorry, I'm supposed to feel bad for you that because of the stock market crash, you can't build your 90,000 square foot mansion.
Yeah, isn't it disgusting? I'm sorry. And we might get a little bit like sassy, but to me that's disgusting.
Mm,
Like I don't feel bad for you. So now
mm.
you gotta go live in a one-story house? Wah. Like,
Well,
come
actually,
on.
no, they didn't even remember, they didn't even leave their house. They stayed in their 35,000 square foot
Yeah.
mansion
Yeah.
instead of going to Versailles, which, by the way, they are still working on building. It is still happening. David, the husband, has now passed away, but she is still working with his money on building this
Wow.
palace. Um, but yeah, so like the show the whole time like really doesn't progress anywhere. Like
No.
no action happens in the first half of the show until the very end where you hear about the stock market crash.
That's it.
Um,
And they were introducing characters nonstop. Like, bam, bam, here's a song, here's this, here's these people. And you're like, what?
it was very hard to follow. They went time jumping from France in the
Oh, yes.
1600s to current day multiple times, and it was very confusing. And at one point, it was supposed to be like the people in France in the 1600s were talking to Jackie.
Weird.
And um one thing that really bothered me, I want to get into sets a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So, takes place in the St. James Theater. We
Yeah.
know that this is a huge stage, but you can do very much with no set in this space because Sunset did phenomenally when it was in this space with no set
Yeah.
at all. They tried to almost do that. And this is the thing, this is a show about wealth and extravagance and
Mm-hmm.
having all the money in the world and it crashing down. I felt like they went so cheap with the sets. Like they spent all their money on this little like palace, which for most of the show was under construction,
Yep.
like in the back. And then like all they did was they had a giant TV screen that they used to show photographs that were like cartoon drawings of like where Jackie was at in her life. So like you
Yeah.
see Jackie is a 17-year-old. Okay, here's like a drawing of like a little dirty old, house. Like
Yeah.
there was no actual sets. Like it just felt so cheap to me.
It made it, I don't know, it just made it seem none of it helped progress the story. But also I think the one major thing that we both were so mad about was that Kristen Chenoweth was playing a 16-year-old at one point or 17-year-old
She played young
instead of
Jackie.
casting instead of casting a young Jackie for like it was a good while. She was in the bedroom singing her ballad about, leaving and like whatever. And
It was
we just
one
got
it was
so frustrated.
it was one number. She had to sing about wanting to make something of herself.
Yeah.
And there's no reason it couldn't have been like even an ensemble member playing young
Yeah.
Jackie. I'm so sorry. Like I love Kristen Chenoweth, but you cannot make me believe that
No.
she is a 17-year-old girl just because you put a pink headband on her head. And that talks about the
Literally.
costumes. The costumes, I'm sorry. Like I get it, they were trying to make it like they were trying to reference the time period of the early 2000s, but there's
Yeah.
still tasteful ways to do it, and they were just so unflattering on them.
Yeah.
Like one of the dresses was way too short for Kristen, where it almost like made her look older than she is.
Yeah. And it like
Uh,
was so close to slipping.
oh yeah, you almost saw her for her full coochie. And then Skylar made a comment to me in the car about Victoria's outfit because so Victoria, the oldest daughter who dies of a drug overdose, she has a whole number about how she's not pretty, she's fat, Jackie wants her to lose weight. And
Yeah.
again, similar
He
to
always does.
Heather's, they make the
Yeah.
costume choice where let's make her wear extra tight things that don't fit her to make her look fatter than she actually is. And the shirt they gave her was see-through. You saw right through the
Crazy.
shirt the whole show.
Yeah, I saw her belly button.
Yeah.
I
You
don't
could
get it.
see the bra outline. You saw everything.
Yeah.
Like, why are you putting her in like a tight, tight white top?
I don't get it.
And also, I was supposed to believe that she's working out while wearing flip-flops on a treadmill.
I was thinking the same thing. Who in their right mind would go on a treadmill and flip flops? That's scary.
Hmm. Yeah. It just felt
Yeah.
so inaccurate. So
But
like
also
that
the
bothered me.
casting of her too. She
I
looked way too old.
Yeah, she looked too old for a 17-year-old, but she had a good singing voice.
Yeah, she was good, but
But like, oh, I also thought that so Jackie's parents, like one of them is played by the same guy who played Grampy in Boop, and we
oh my
loved
God,
him in Boop. But
love.
he did not shine at all in the show. He was only in like one scene.
Did he even sing?
Not really, no.
Can we just say it's definitely a show that they want Kristen to get a Tony for because she sang in every single song.
Mm. And she was never like really not on stage. I think the only song she wasn't in was the Daughter's song.
Yeah, that's it, right? She was even in
Uh,
that stupid sing-along song. Oh,
oh, that too.
God.
At one point during the first act, they
Why?
start talking about David, how he runs Westgate, the timeshare company, and they go
Yeah.
into a full-on rodeo sing-along in the audience with like lyrics up on the stage as if people are going to actually like sing along.
Isn't that crazy?
And again,
All these
everything was
people were.
projected. What bothered me is that every set was a projection besides the actual Versailles house. And
Yeah.
I'm like, so you're telling me that this is supposed to be a show about wealth and you guys cheapened out on the set?
They probably paid Kristen so much money that they couldn't afford.
Maybe. Maybe. And also, I think we have to talk about the music and how bad it was.
Oh my God, we feel so bad saying this, like so bad.
Hmm.
But Steven Schwartz, no way.
No way. I I don't understand how it's the same person who wrote Wicked.
There's no way, right?
I mean, it's one of the number one Broadway musicals and movies right now. And this is the same music composer, and I don't get it. The music was not catchy. There was no like thorough theming of the music throughout the show.
Right?
Like every song was almost like a different genre.
It made no sense because at some points I was like, does she have a country accent or something going on, a southern accent?
Hmm.
Like
And then that went away.
and then it was gone.
Um, and also like some of the time jumps just didn't make sense. Like they show when the cousin Joquil, whatever her name is, like Jonquil, whatever her name was,
I
she
don't know.
shows up, they adopt her, but then like it jumps immediately to like 6 months later and now she's like wealthy and like loves it or something. Like there
That
was
was
no
weird.
progression of her character.
There was no reason why she needed a whole song.
No. And the whole thing is they talk about how Jackie has seven kids, seven kids. They only
Yeah.
ever show Victoria. They never show the younger children.
Yeah, why? More people to cast?
Maybe. But like it also felt unrealistic, like this is a family. And then they had like this weird, very uncomfortable moment where
Yes.
David is talking to his assistant and like he ends up calling him dad and like apparently you find out it was his dad, but it's not his dad, and it's like I
I was
just
like,
couldn't
what?
follow it.
Yeah, was I guess he was married before and had a kid. And that's who he was, Gary was.
Maybe?
I don't know, but then he was like, I don't know. And the actor broke during it and laughed, and I think that ruined it for me completely. Like the joke was like
Mm-hmm.
so far missed.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
I will say the acting wasn't great.
Mm-mm.
I didn't like the guy who played David.
No.
A lot of his acting felt very forced,
I feel
very
like he was
fake
yelling.
for no reason. And I
Mm-hmm.
didn't like I I I don't know. I didn't get the sense that he was struggling this
Mm-hmm.
battle of anything.
Um, you know what also really bothered me? I felt like the show was trying to make a statement. It reminded me of Jagged Little Pill, where I felt like they were trying to touch on too much too fast. And it's
Yeah.
like you have to pick a topic and stick with it.
Yeah.
Because like out of nowhere, the curtain goes down, there's nothing on stage, and you just see the babysitter, what is her name, Sophia or Sophie
Yeah.
Sonia? And she's
Sonia.
just talking about how she like left the Philippines, her children are there, these kids, they always say I love you to my nanny, but she doesn't hear that from
Yeah.
her own kids. And like she starts talking about the American dream, and then they let it go, and she doesn't even sing a song about it. Like I expected her to break out into a song or something.
No, she
and then
did.
that's it. No, she didn't sing. She just spoke. She had like a 2 minute long monologue and then just stopped.
Oh my God, yeah, she didn't even sing. Wow. In my brain, I was like, she definitely sang. Like,
No, I expected her to sing
even
or
though.
something.
Yeah. Wow. So, God. Yeah, there was too many characters involved
Mm,
in it. And like fast and then nothing connected. The whole storyline with the cousin was weird too. And then like the struggle between her and Victoria. Like that was weird. And then it just
mm.
completely went away.
The whole thing just, I felt bad. It just didn't make sense to me. Till the
Yeah.
very end. I was just sitting there like baffled and confused.
Yeah. I just and like again the music, the songs, the stuff they were saying, it was like not meaningful at all.
Mm. Also, you know what also really bothered me?
Hmm.
Is that they make a big deal of the scene, and this goes back to costumes. They make a big deal of the scene where Jackie gets her boob job.
Yeah.
But the whole time up to that point, they have Kristen Chenoweth in these tight shirts
Yeah.
as a 17-year-old. So you already see that she has huge boobs. And like, then all of a sudden, the way
Yeah.
they had to show the boob reveal is that she's there in a bra. And it's like, why don't you just put her in like looser clothing and make it look like she didn't have boobs? Like,
Yeah.
I just felt like the costumes didn't make any sense. Like, I feel like Kristen Chenoweth was almost like, this is what I want to wear, so this is what you're gonna put me in the show or something. Like,
But I didn't like her top with like the her legs looked so much more she looked disproportionated. This what's the word I'm looking for?
disproportioned.
Like it was like the top was so tight here that it made her boobs go up and then like she had no torso. I don't, it was like weird to
It
me.
wasn't flattering. And so right now the show runs about 2 hours and 45 minutes.
Wow.
Um, it was a long night. So the runtime right now of Queen of Versailles is 2 hours
Mhm.
and 45 minutes, which is
Sheesh, you felt
long, and
every
it
second of it.
you felt every second. But we've heard from some close sources that on other nights this week when they've had the show since it started doing previews, they were there for 4 hours.
Could you imagine? I'd be so mad.
I'd be furious.
You get home like after midnight.
hmm I'm so sorry, but my biggest issue with the show is I don't understand why, when I leave, why I should care about this family and this show.
Yeah, you're so right.
I mean, of course, I feel sympathy for the oldest daughter, but
Yeah.
like, I don't feel anything for Jackie as a main character.
No, it's like she kind of made her bed. She
hmm
kind of created that life by marrying older, marrying for money, marrying not for
hmm
love. Like, I don't know. I feel like to me, and this is just me, my major issue is you're giving people this platform to showcase this lifestyle that nobody should want. You
hmm
shouldn't want just money and marry someone just because they have money and they're older and like I don't know. I get nervous for young girls if they see that and they're like, "Oh, that's how I get money. Okay, let me do that." No,
I mean, do you think that's the point of the show is to show you not to do that?
no, because they made
You
it
th
seem so glamorous.
Yeah, you think they fantasized it, besides the stock market part, but
Yeah,
like, you think they fantasized it a little bit.
that's kind of how I feel. I don't know, but I might be dramatic,
hmm
but
No, I could see what makes you say that. Like,
yeah,
I totally get it.
it's just wild to me.
The whole thing is wild to me that they
It didn't
think
need to
this
be a
is a show that
problem.
needs to be on Broadway.
It definitely, I don't think it needs, the story isn't something that needs to be. I mean, think about it. We went to see shows like The Outsiders, Ponyboy narrates the story.
hmm
And like it's done so tastefully that you almost forget that he's doing it. Like this is like so obvious. Like, and then we went here and then we did this and then like the stock market crashed. Like, I don't know.
I think it's a
Just
waste of a space of a Broadway theater.
and the St. James too, that just had Sunset Boulevard.
hmm
Like, I'm sorry, but come on, people. Is this what Broadway's turning into, though? That's what
I
I'm
didn't
afraid of.
I just can't believe this show even got support. It's really depressing. Like I'm sorry, I just don't have any care for this show whatsoever. And that's that. Like I know it's just like not the most
Yeah.
in-depth review, but like I just don't have.
It's hard because we knew it would have been like a negative. We don't recommend you guys spending your money and seeing it. I mean, if you're curious, you're curious, but we're being completely honest with you. And it seems to be a little bit of a trend with people going, that they
Mhm.
don't love it.
Yeah. So don't waste your money on this show. I'm sorry, guys. It
Yeah,
is.
really.
It's a zero.
It was really it was painful. It wasn't even funny. Like they were trying so hard to be funny that it wasn't funny.
Yeah, I agree.
I didn't have a good laugh.
Not one. It was really painful. And by the way, we saw a lot of people leave during intermission.
Yeah, because we were curious, so we had our eyes glued.
Hmm.
There's a lot of empty seats in that second act.
Hmm.
I don't know.
So
What's your prediction of closing?
I think they may push through the holidays because I think having Wicked come out will help people like want to go see Kristen. And I think they'll push through the holidays because it is Kristen Chenoweth. I think her name alone sells it. But I think
Yeah,
by January it's going to be closed.
right? I think so too.
Mm. January latest.
Yeah.
And that's it. I don't really have anything else to say about it.
No, it just like I'm mad. I have such a sour mood today. We definitely need to see a show to cleanse ourselves because I'm annoyed. Like, I can't believe that's on Broadway and Sunset Boulevard isn't.
Exactly. That's the part that bothers me too.
Yeah.
Um, well,
We're
I
still
guess
chasing that high.
what?
We're still chasing that high.
Hell yeah. I want to find a show that makes me feel the same way Sunset Boulevard did the first time we watched it.
That was
That's my
crazy.
standard. That's my standard.
Because that feeling was something like I don't think we'll ever forget.
Although I felt it a little bit with Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah. That was good. We highly recommend go see Stranger Things.
Highly. I would go see that again. Let's go see that
Yeah.
Sunday. But now we're trying to think like what can we go to like either Sunday or maybe like a weeknight this week just to like cheer ourselves up a
Yeah.
little bit. Once again, you guys will never know where we're at and when,
Yeah.
but we're
Stay
trying
tuned.
to think. So I guess let's manifest something.
I want Little Shop
Yeah, I really want Little Shop with
like
Thomas.
that. Yeah. And I think it's a good like wrap up to the spooky season.
I want Little Shop. I could be really happy with Mamma Mia or Ragtime.
Ragtime. Ragtime, I think we're gonna be like blown away by, so I would like that.
But I feel like I also want a show I know I'm gonna laugh at. Like I feel like I need a funny show right now.
Mm.
What else is out that we would like to see? Beetlejuice. I know you want to see Beetlejuice bad.
I want to see with Trisha.
Yeah, that's true. We have to wait till Trisha's in.
But I heard that it's really bad.
Well, it's the tour production, and the tour production is significantly dialed down than the
Yeah.
real Broadway version. Like the sets, everything.
So I don't know. I'm a little nervous.
Again, they cheapened out. Like I'm just over the cheaping out. Okay, let's manifest a little shop.
Yeah,
I'm feeling it. Let's manifest a little shop.
definitely.
Um,
It's a good
so
wrap
yeah,
up to this October.
it is a good wrap up. So yeah, guys, I think that's kind of it for this week. So, like always, please follow us on social media at Love Letters to Be with one Y on TikTok and at Love Letters to Be with two Ys on Instagram. Why? Because one Y wasn't available. And then also, like always, please reach out to us on Gmail. Like, why y'all not contacting us? Our Gmail's loveletterstobroadway@gmail.com, lovelettersbroadway@gmail.com. You can reach out to us for business inquiries. You can request things you want us to talk about on the podcast. You can ask us
Yeah,
questions. We are happy to communicate with you guys. So reach out. Don't
definitely.
hesitate.
We're here. We're
We're here
always
to chit
here.
chat. Yeah. Um, so yeah, guys, I think that's kind of it.
We had a week.
We had a
We
week.
had a week. And it's okay. And you know what? We're on to bigger and better things. A better week is ahead of us. I feel it in my bones.
Hell yeah, it's Halloween week. We're gonna have our matching
Yes.
PJs. We're gonna watch Hocus Pocus in Halloween Town, and we're gonna be living our lives.
Living the
And
dream.
if anyone wants to cheer themselves up, go watch Robert Irwin on Dancing with the Stars doing Dancing Through Life. That will give you
Oh,
your fix for the week.
10 out of 10, baby. 10
10
out of
out of
10.
10.
Iconic. Well,
Hubba
have a nice
hubba.
day.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.